This is that same old story of like father, like son. Only in this case, the father just happens to be an NFL legend.
Chris Carter, all he does is get inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. His presenter is his son, Duron.
It's anybody's dream to have their father play in the NFL, especially be inducted into the Hall of Fame. I look at Chris Carter and all I see is my dad.
For Duron Carter, being the son of a Hall of Famer gave him the chance to watch his idol every Sunday.
Carter's going to keep that ball. That catch was his 900th career catch.
Give it to Duron. Give it to Duron.
My whole life wanting to be a receiver and wanting to play in the NFL. I had the best model to do that in Chris Carter. I always saw him yelling at, Randy Moss like he was yelling at me.
Hey, that's your man. You owe me. You owe me. I don't care. No.
Duron began following in his father's footsteps in high school. His papa/coach was right there, showing him the path.
Next 2 or 3, accelerate, okay? Don't plant and chill. Accelerate.
Chris Carter became a star receiver for Ohio State after setting a Rose Bowl record for receiving yards his freshman year.
Carter, he delivers again.
When it came time for Duron to choose his college, he jumped at the chance to become a Buckeye.
It was an unbelievable opportunity for my son to attend the school that I was in love with. He's a young pup. He got to earn his stripes. I'm looking forward to see what his life and his career, where it goes, because I believe the sky's the limit for him.
Neither father nor son would finish his career at Ohio State. Before his senior season, Chris was ruled ineligible for taking money from an agent. Before he could reach the end of his freshman year, Duron's academic ineligibility kept him from playing football. He would never make it to the Rose Bowl, where his father first sees the spotlight.
My dad had his troubles going into the draft. I sort of had some faults going in and growing up issues, to sort of handle. But I feel like through the years, I sort of conquered them and became a better man.
Chris would overcome not only his troubles at Ohio State, but also substance abuse to achieve football immortality.
Yes! Boy!
Duron's uphill climb could be even steeper than his father's. Despite getting second chances at 3 other schools, including Alabama, his off-the-field problems prevented him from playing Division I football ever again.
Earl Wolf went to Philly. Quentin Dow went to San Francisco.
In 2013, Duron declared himself eligible for the NFL draft.
Being in the NFL draft right now is just a blessing from God. And any team that gets me, I'm 100% grateful to be there and trying to be the hardest worker.
The Bears didn't take a receiver in the 5th. They got one more pick left, the 20th and the 6th. I'm praying for you.
Duron was not drafted, but wound up getting a tryout in a familiar place.
Get it, Rob. Burn hot coals on that hip. Get it, Rob. Finish that, babe.
While his father was a fixture in Minnesota, Duron did not make the roster. On his road to Canton, Chris had many opportunities to give up. Duron is hoping perseverance is hereditary. His journey began in the Canadian Football League as a member of the Montreal Alouettes.
Duron Carter has his first ever CFL touchdown.
Number 89 started the season on Montreal's practice squad and missed the first 9 games, but still finished his rookie season ranked 11th in the CFL in receiving yards.
This is my son, Duron.
I was just going to say, is that man?
Yeah, he's playing up in Canada, up in Montreal.
He got those Carter hands, baby.
Yeah.
I recognize the mistakes I made coming through college. I'm just grateful to have this opportunity right now.
Boy, does he look like his dad, and certainly showing flashes of his father's playing ability.
Eventually, I would like to be out of the shadow of Chris Carter, but that's a big shadow, and not a bad shadow to be under at all.
I believe he has a great deal of skills, so I support him playing football, but it is a tough challenge. I believe his best football is ahead of him, and I believe he's even a better human being.